Hello, I'm back with another video. Super sunny today. It's about 21 to 22 degrees. I'm filming at Ilkley Moor and we're going to Burley Moor. So Ilkley Moor and Burley Moor, 6.4 miles. I have actually done a hike here before, only a small one. But yeah, this one's going to be a little bit different today. Super hot. Got my sun hoodie on. We'll see how we get on. So we're going to follow different paths today around Ilkley Moor and Burley Moor and try and find this 12 Apostles sort of stone circle place. So on we go. We're going to follow this official path on OS maps. Okay, so last time we did the hike, we did the Ilkley round, which most people do when they come to Ilkley if they're visiting, but I'm actually doing a different route today. So Ilkley Moor and Burley Moor, which is a much longer route, and in this heat, yeah, it's going to be much more challenging. Yeah, let's see how we get on. Normally when you come up here you meet some really friendly people, but today I just bumped into a guy, said hello, and he just looked at me like I shot his kids or something. You always get one dickhead wherever you go, it doesn't matter where you go, you always get one dickhead, you know. Anyway, onwards and upwards, blowing out my arse now. Look at those views already. Beautiful. Never get tired of the views here. So this part of the hike is part of the one I've done previously, but the difference being is when I get up there, instead of going over there, I'm going around, doing a big round. Is this a bit bad idea in the heat? Probably yes, but I've committed to it now, so we're gonna have to just power through it. I've got my sun hoodie, so if I start struggling I can put it back on, but it's quite warm wearing that when I'm coming up here. Hey guys, I don't want to sort of dwell on negativity too much really, but just wanted to say, the chap back there, when I greeted him I said hello and he just sort of gave me this really dirty look, you know. I mean, manners don't cost you anything, you know. Just gonna have a breather for a moment. Like that. Can you see, some people are friendly when you're coming up here, just instinctively friendly, but sometimes when you've got a GoPro camera, some people get hostile for no reason. I wasn't even pointing the camera in his direction, it was off at the time. Some people, when they see the GoPro, it makes them hostile towards you. I've seen it with other YouTubers as well, when they're actually making videos or pointing the camera in the general direction of the person, and it for some reason it triggers some people into like a negative reaction, and I'm not going to dwell on people like that now, but I just wanted to vent a little bit, you know, because it is frustrating. I mean, sometimes it can happen when you don't even have your camera with you anyway, but yeah, so as I say, it doesn't matter where you go, you're always going to meet a dickhead wherever you go, so I don't want to dwell on it. I want to enjoy the day, enjoy the hiking, but I've now had my daily rant of venting. Look at these views. Brilliant. You can't beat Ilkley Moor, you really can't. Special place. Probably the hardest bit, these steps. Done these many times. This will make you burn the calories. I see people running up here sometimes, it's crazy, you know. I've reached the top. Definitely not as many people here than I was expecting today. I think a lot of people may have come earlier in the day. It's getting quite warm. Basically, yesterday I set off like 9 in the morning. Today, so I set off at like 9 in the morning and I finished at around, what, 1-2 o'clock-ish. Today is the opposite. I'm starting sort of at 1 o'clock and hopefully finishing around 6 o'clock maybe. We don't know. We'll see how long it's going to take me. So I'm going up here. Instead of turning left, I'm turning right. New path. So this should be interesting. I think this other route that I'm going is much less quiet. Got probably enough water. I might need to fill up my water bottle. There's a pub at the end. I might need to fill my water bottle again, perhaps. All by myself. There we go. No soul in sight. Ooh. Don't have a clue where I'm going really. I'm just trying to follow this map the best I can. Somewhere over there into the middle of nowhere, pretty much. So if I fuck up and break my ankle, I'm in shit. Pretty much I'm in shit. Okie dokie, so over here is the Calf Rocks where I made a video previously, but I'm actually going this way this time. So Ilkley Moor and Burley Moor. Yeah, I'm going this way. Never been this way ever, so this should be fun. Ooh, just walked past a guy. Looks like he did have the old-fashioned maps. First time I've seen someone using one of those for a long time. Nice chap. He actually greeted me, which was nice. But a lot of English people are reserved, you know. So sometimes that is the sort of most you're going to get out of some English people when you're out and about, because we're quite a reserved people, you know. A lot of us don't. You'll be like, hello, and that's the end of it, you know. You never know. Sometimes you might meet someone who you sort of start vibing with, and you have a bit more like deeper and meaningful sort of conversation. But most of the time it's just niceties a lot of the time. But it depends though where you go, because we're still quite close to the city, or you know, city of Leeds. Let me get my GoPro, it's all over the place. So yes, people are a little bit more friendly down here, but English people are known for being reserved. It's a known thing. The only place where I found people more reserved than the British people is Finland. When I was in Finland, they're so much more reserved than here, I would say. But similar, we're very similar. The British, obviously there is major differences, but we are reserved. We are a reserved bunch. So I've come to a little cross section. I think that's where I went last time I came here, but this time I'm going this way. That's what the map says, so let's go. In fact, most of the times that I've ever been up here, I've never ever seen anyone come this way. So anyway, let's see how we get on. So the old sun hoodie's been deployed again. I've actually got my arms, my sleeves rolled up. Might pull them down in a minute as we go into the unknown. No trees, nothing out here. So like, even if I wanted to try and find some shade, there isn't going to be any here for a while. So the sun hoodie's saving me today, because I'm starting to feel my neck getting burnt a little bit, so I've popped it up. Onwards and upwards. Yeah, I'm having to pay close attention to the maps out here, OS maps I'm using today, because as you can see, there's no landmarks really. Obviously you've got the cow and calf rocks over there, but here it's just heather and paths, so it's quite easy to stroll the wrong way, I guess. I didn't bring as much food as I normally do today. I think I'm going to go through my water quite quickly today. I can feel it already. I've already drank quite a bit. Well, it's all good, it's all good. We're out, we're in the sunshine, getting some exercise. Don't think I'm going to see many people out here on this new route that I'm doing today. Not that I mind, but I got a warning on my OS maps saying that there's a really boggy area here. I think it's there. It looks like just over there. Really boggy apparently. So obviously we're not going to go off the path and into that, because I don't want to get stuck in a bog on top of the moor. I reckon it'd be pretty dry anyway, to be fair, but my maps give me a warning, tell me not to go there. So I didn't even know that OS maps give me warnings like that. I'm pretty impressed, because I wouldn't have known, I would not have known not to go there, you know. Even though I think it might be alright anyway, but we won't tempt fate, you know. So I'm coming through the ferns here, and I'm not a fan of the ferns, and the reason for this is because I got a tick bite once when I was walking through ferns. So I'm trying not to rub against them to avoid any issues. I mean, there might be ticks here that they don't have, you know, diseases and shit like that, but I'm a bit paranoid about the ferns. These are ferns, and sometimes you get ticks on them because the deers walk through and they live on there. Also they can be on the ground and stuff, but yeah, we don't want to get any more tick bites. So found this like little lunch spot, I guess, that they made. What does this say? Can't make it out. Something about a poetry trail or something. I'm not too clued up on the old poetry, so I couldn't tell you. What's this we got here? Oh, someone's left some poems. Should we read one of these poems? Okay, so someone's left a poem here, so I'm gonna read it out. It says, "Feet on the trail, heart on the wild, living deliberately to learn that all life's got to teach. In search of the profound, we found that we are just time travelers, traveling through time 1 second at a time. One other thing I've learned is that surely the day will come when this poem will be used to roll up a spliff. Okay, on that note, I think we should keep going on, and yeah, nice little poem there. That made me laugh. I think the guy that I bumped into earlier is actually hiking the same route as me. He's using like a proper map. He was the guy that actually walked past me. I think he's gone the wrong way and now he's like overtaken me, and I think we're following each other now. You might think I'm stalking him on the moorland, you know. Friend, friend, friend. So been hiking about an hour and a half now. I've got like a nice little stone path to walk on, and it feels more like a proper hike now. It feels like a proper hike that I'm doing now. Whew. I think I'm gonna have a protein bar soon. Give myself a boost. A boost. Now look at this. Pretty nice, don't you think? Pretty damn good. Whew. I had the choice today of either going to Harrogate, doing a 20-mile hike, which, to be honest, last night I was editing the video that I filmed yesterday, uploaded it and scheduled it to be published around 4 o'clock. So I'll still be hiking when yesterday's hike is going active on YouTube, so it's scheduled to go on at 4, and then this one, I probably won't post this one till Sunday. It's going to be 2 videos this week, I think. Last week was quite a good week. I think I got like 3 videos out, so sometimes it's not always possible to get 3 out a week. It's quite, you know, it's quite a lot. Maybe when my channel becomes a little bit bigger, that's probably something that I can consider, you know. But I think for now, I think oh shit, tripping up. Just for now, I think I'm gonna commit to 2 videos a week. I've not got a video schedule as such. I think in my next video I will I'll discuss that, or maybe even after I've done the Camino. Yeah, I think after I've done the Camino, that's when I'll have probably like a proper video schedule of when I'm uploading and stuff like that. But my channel's quite small at the moment, so there isn't really a need at the moment to have a schedule. But I will be putting regular videos on every week at the moment, so you can expect them every week, at least 1 or 2 minimum. Okay, that's what I can promise you. Having some more beef jerky here, and yeah, we do have a bit of bogginess here. These moors get so saturated over the winter, even when there's a heat wave, it's still boggy. Anyway, we must head on to our destination. Need to pick it up. Had a few jelly babies, some beef jerky. I totally forgot I had beef jerky in my bag. I had like a spare bag, so when I opened my bag I was so happy when I saw that. A nice bit of protein, so I can save my protein bar if I'm really flagging later on. I'll have that. Just in case you're interested, I started, let me just try and right, I started down here at the bottom. I'm now up there. When I get around this corner, I'll be halfway already. Yeah, nice. So this is where Ilkley Moor ends, and I go on to Burley Moor. So it says here, welcome to Ilkley Moor, because that's Ilkley Moor down there, and over there is Burley Moor. So it says I'm quite close to the 12 Apostles, which we were wanting to see the 12 Apostles. See there, Burley Moor, Ilkley Moor, Burley Moor, Ilkley Moor. There you go. Let's go. Let's do it. Ooh, let me just get my camera a little bit bigger there. I'm on this kind of like different type of path now. It's kind of like a sandy, muddy path. The terrain feels different, a little bit different. Never been down here before. Wow, look at that plane up there. It's like coming directly above us. Wow, wowzers. Leeds Bradford Airport is nearby, so we tend to see a lot of planes around here. No, it's not going directly above me actually. It's going over there. Never ceases to amaze me. When you see planes flying like that, it's crazy, right? People going on the holidays. Hey, I've been truly blessed. Today is a blessing because I found the 12 Apostles. I've never been here before and I can see them right in front of me. Let's have a look. I don't know the story behind this, but I found the 12 Apostles. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then there's this little thing in the middle here. Maybe if they stand in the middle on this stone, it'll give me some sort of supercharged power from the spirits above. But look, over there is actually Leeds City Centre. I've never seen Leeds from this point before, and some days you can not see it, obviously because of the clouds and stuff, but what a view. It's amazing that. So the city of Leeds is there, over there. I don't even know if the camera can pick that up. Probably can do. Dead ahead is Leeds. So guys, these 12 stones, Bronze Age stone circle, pretty much. Yeah, so there you go, Bronze Age stone circle. pretty cool, man. This stone circle actually has a story linked to it. This stone circle. I'm just going to bring this up. So basically, on the 1st of December 1987, there was a retired police officer that claimed that he was abducted by aliens near here. Abducted by aliens here, right? There's a story, you can look it up. Ilkley Moor, retired police officer abducted by aliens, and it was near here. I really hope I don't get abducted by aliens. I don't want to. It's not really part of my video plan today, but yeah, this is a true story. This guy got abducted here. Funny enough, actually, just across there is the I think it's the military listening base, spy base over there. Just across the way, they have all the listening domes, spy base across there. Memworth Hill, I believe it is. Yeah, interesting stuff. I'm going to look into that story a little bit more. My date is not that great up here, but yeah, retired police officer got abducted from near this point apparently, so he said. Made headline news, or made the news back in the day. Definitely becoming a lot stronger at hiking. I just seem to be able to do the hikes quite easily now, you know. I think even if I push myself to more mileage, I think now, I think sometimes you underestimate yourself, you know. You know, it's mostly in your mind. It's in your mind that limits you a lot of the time to actually getting out and doing it in the first place. Because sometimes you see like the mileage and you think 8, 10, 15, 20 miles, 25 miles, you can. You really can. It's all just in the mind. Obviously it's going to be a little bit of a physical struggle if you're beginning, but after a while that disappears, you know, and it just becomes normal. I think one of the most important things is before you come is like having the right things with you to make you feel comfortable. Have enough food, have enough battery charge, have energy gels, energy tablets, water, spare water, things like that make hiking easier. Anti-friction cream. I use anti-friction cream because when you go on longer hikes you get chafing, and if you can have some anti-friction cream before you go out, you eliminate another problem. Because believe me, if you go on a hike, I've been on hikes before, and you start chafing, you just want to throw in the towel, you just want to go home, and it just ruins it. So if you can eliminate these problems before you come out, then you'll be fine. The only other thing people suffer from a lot is blisters. You can eliminate that by getting the right hiking trainers. I use Ultra Lone Peak, but I've got flat feet, so these particular model might not be right for you. You might need hiking boots. Everyone's different, everyone's feet shape is different, so it's different for everyone. So what I would recommend might not be right for you, so you have to go to like a shop like Up and Running, get your feet properly measured up, and they can check and make sure you've got the right footwear, you know. I'm actually enjoying this hike much better than the other one. I find the other one a little bit tame, but I know not everyone's at the same sort of hiking level, so you know, for a lot of people that'll be fine. Oh, nearly went over then, nearly went over. Do you know what, I've never actually fallen yet when I've been filming. It's gonna happen at some point. It's definitely gonna happen, but not yet. Nearly, that was close. So poems and UFOs so far, and Bronze Age 12 Apostle Stones. Interesting stuff. Right, we've got to keep on moving. So we're still going. Oh, look at it down there, looks nice. Keep on hiking here. Might have a little water stop here. Getting a little bit thirsty. Would appear that I'm the only one up here at the moment, unless there's someone lurking around somewhere. Can't see anyone, but I'm just intrigued about what this hut's all about. Just slap bang on the top here. Doesn't really say anything I can see at the moment. Locked. Don't know. If anyone knows what this is for, it did say it's a privately owned land, so if anyone knows what that is, I would like to know. Maybe it's to keep stuff for the livestock, maybe? I don't know. Strange. I actually don't know. That one's got me stumped. But if anyone knows, let me know in the comments. I'd like to know. Random hut on top of Burley Moor. Yeah, don't know what that's all about. Onwards and upwards. At times when I'm looking down here, it doesn't look real. It's like, looks like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it doesn't, when I'm walking here, it just, when you're looking at all the fields and houses and stuff, it doesn't feel real. It's like, I don't know, it's hard to put into words right now. Yeah, this sun hoodie has definitely made this hike 10 times more easier. This was a good buy. This was a really good buy. Because otherwise I would have been racing down here to get in some shade. And to be honest, by the looks of it, it doesn't look like there is many places down here that has shade, you know. So I can just go at my normal pace, I don't have to rush, which is nice. Yeah, still no one around at all. I am literally on my own out here now. See these little boxes over here? I think there might be I think there might be something to do with like shooting, you know, like grouse shooting or something like that. I don't know too much about Burley Moor, and I don't know too much about these boxes either. If anyone knows what they are, if they are like, it looks like to me that there might be some sort of, but if there were shooting boxes, they wouldn't be opposite each other. It doesn't, I don't know, I might be completely wrong with that. Because you know, sometimes they have these little boxes or little hides that people shoot birds from. I'm wondering if it's something like that, but I think I might be completely wrong here. Looks like there's been some sort of little fire up here at some point. Sometimes I know it is managed. The heather, they burn it sometimes to manage it. So I don't know whether this is like them managing the land, or if it's just set on fire, someone's thrown a cigarette down or something. It's hard to know. We've reached like a body of water over here. I can't remember ever being out here. Don't think I've been here before. I don't even think I've been to the 12 Apostles before when I was little, to be honest. I don't remember ever going up here. I think it'd be too far for us to come when we were younger, you know. But I definitely remember going to the Cow and Calf Rocks, which are all the way over there, and that's where most day visitors go. You're not getting any day visitors this down here, Burley Moor. It's a shame, really, because I actually think it's nicer out here, but there's nowhere to shade. So like, if you come on a hot day without this sun hoodie, I think you're going to be in trouble, you know. So you'd have to come on a cloudier day if you wanted to come out and you don't have the gear, you know. Here we are. Got this little body of water over here. Yeah, it's really quiet up here. There's another plane coming up over there as well. Damn. I think I'm gonna have a sip of water here. I did say I was gonna have a sip of water back over there, but I haven't had time yet. Look at this plane come in. Look at this plane. 1 second. It's just, I'm gonna sit down and look at that bad boy. Going on holiday. Little old me sat down here filming him. Right, I'm gonna have some water. One last little pan around at the water there. Yep, and now we're going down. We've reached the highest part of the hike. Now it's all back down and round. I'm over halfway. I'm loving it today. It's got a nice breeze up here as well, so it's pretty chill. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna go over to one of these boxes. I want to know what it is. It's bugging me. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna have a look at it. I'm gonna try and figure out what it is. Because I've never been on Burley Moor from what I remember. And I want to know. I want to know what the hell it is. It's bugging me now. Let's have a look at one of these boxes. I want to know what it is. I'm gonna use Google Lens to try and figure out what the hell this is. I need to know. Oh, it's not, it's a stand. Yeah, that's a shooting stand, isn't it? Look, number 9. It looks like a box from here, but look, this is what I imagine. This is where you stand with your little gun, shotgun. Bang! Yeah, it must be my another plane. Boom. Yeah, I think we've solved that. I don't think I need to Google it. Yeah, I did think it might be a shooting stand. It is. I would say so. But from over there, it looks like a box because you can't see the other side. So I need to get back to the pass now. So we're going down these little narrow paths. Whew. This is the bit that gets me every time, because I tend to trip up when I'm going down. I really do tend to trip up when I'm going down these bits. Be a little bit tricky. Ooh, nearly went again. All these loose rocks down here, you know. One of these days I am going to do some damage, you know. It's okay, so I'm heading back in on myself. That just sounds wrong, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm heading back in on myself this way. So heading back. Nice little hike, this one. And then we're stepping it up a gear next week. I need to do some serious stretching. So I know my legs are going to be wrecked by the end of this week, you know. Whew. So we've got an interesting little bit here. Have to be careful going down here. Don't want to roll my ankle down here. Sorry, my voice sounds a little weird. I'm eating a mint at the same time as talking to you guys. And the views here looking nice. We've got a little stream above, or just in front of me, sorry. Sorry, it's hard to talk while sucking on a mint. Sorry guys. Right, so let's try and cross this. Interesting. Not too bad, not too shabby. I made light work of that, didn't I? Whew. Spin it around here. Yeah, that was quite fun. I like that. Even though that did tire me out a little bit. Woo! Trying to get my breath back. Whew. Damn, I'm out of breath. didn't help that I was sucking a mint when I was going up there. I was too busy sucking on my mint and breathing. Got these nice little dry stone wall going on here. It's quite nice, liking that. It's a job for someone, that's for sure. I think I'd like to do that job, you know. Just chilling, building dry stone walls all day. I'm sure it'll probably get boring after a while. At least you're outside, you know, you're in nature. But I'm pretty sure it gets boring after a while, you know. I'm pretty sure it does. So, we're on the homeward straight now. I think maybe 3 miles. I think around 3 miles, maybe a little bit less to go. Had another glucose tablet. I'm abusing the energy tablet today again. I shouldn't take too many over the course of a week. It's not good to do that, but sometimes I just like to give myself a bit of a boost, you know. You know how it is. Yeah, I definitely think some wild camping out here is going to be on the cards. Some great places around here. No fires or no barbecues though, you can't do that around here, but definitely some wild camping. I think we're gonna get on it, you know. Yeah, I've just been thinking, my brother lives in Manchester, right? He lives in Manchester, and I was thinking that I might this weekend do a hike near Manchester. I'm gonna have a look when I get back. I'm gonna plan a route. Yeah, I think I might do that. We'll see. I'm just toying with the idea of doing that. I've got so many hikes in my mind I want to do at the moment, but it's just like today was just like a bit of an ad hoc. I was like, I can't do Harrogate because it's too hot. Doing 20 miles in this is just, I'm just asking for trouble, you know. It's not worth putting myself through that pain unnecessarily, you know. When I can save it for another day when it's going to be a little bit cooler. But I've got so many ideas of what I want to do. I can't, you know, I'm just like thinking of all these places I want to go. There's just so many places. I'm sort of starting out really in my own area, you know, Leeds, Harrogate, Ilkley, Otley. I'm doing routes around here, and then gradually I'll work outwards to other places. But I think the only really hike that I've done out of my county properly is the Durham. I did a hike in Durham, like a pilgrimage hike to Durham Cathedral. That was a really nice hike actually, but that's the only proper one. I mean, I have gone to outside of West Yorkshire, but not like really far away, you know, like from where I live. But gradually I will have to do that as you know, I'm doing more and more hikes in and around the areas that I live. Eventually I will need to start looking further afield to do hikes, and that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to do as many as I can in my own area until I've done all the ones that I can do, that I can think of, and then I'm going to work outwards, you know. Show you where I am here on these little rocky stone paths with the ferns everywhere. I can feel the energy tablet kicking in now. Oh yeah. I just saw a couple behind me and they were having a rest. It looks like they were energy drained, but now I can feel it kicking in. I had some jelly babies and a glucose tablet and I feel like supercharged now. It's a bit dicey here. My battery's starting to get low again. I'm gonna have to replace it in a minute. But it's getting a bit heavy here. The heather, not the heather, the ferns. Not as many people hike down this part, so it's overgrown a little bit. Oh yeah. Oi. Trying to concentrate while I go down here. Don't want to twist my ankle. Away from the Cow and Calf rocks now. The Cow and Calf pub's over there. Not too far away at all. Yeah, so I'm pretty much coming to the end of this hike now. It's just over this ridge and I'm done. So I'm gonna probably close this video out here. My battery is pretty low anyway, so yeah, we're going to close it out. This is pretty much where it finishes, and it's been a good one today. Sun hoodies saved me. What a buy that was. This is hopefully going to help me on future hikes. So I'm going to sign out, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're watching passively and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I've got loads of videos coming up. Drop a comment if you want to leave a comment. If you've seen anything in the video you want to comment on, just drop a comment or a like. All helps me out. And yeah, don't be a passive viewer. You know, subscribe, because you might forget about the channel and other videos will come out and you won't see them. So just subscribe, doesn't cost you anything, you know. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. Love you and leave you.